All right, welcome back to Monster Train, and today we're gonna be playing Under Legion. So Under Legion's pretty cool. We have Madam Lionsmane. Pretty good unit. We'll work with it. Allied Clan, Pyreborn, Blooded Whelps, probably the worst secondary clan. Whelps aren't necessarily the worst, like they're not the best, but like as a secondary clan, you don't really have a good way to benefit off them. So overall, not the best, but we do get the Bogworm, which if we get lucky will be good. And all cards are going to get one upgrade slot. Could be good, could be bad. Having money earned is going to be awful, but we can work with it. Mostly because we have the extra upgrade, right? So we're probably not going to be able to capitalize on the extra upgrade slot. We can try, but I don't think it's going to happen. And then we have the Skull Collectors, which basically guarantee we're going to get the money, but of course they do attack you back, so they are going to be a little bit more threatening. We'll work with it. It might work. I don't know. We'll see. It could work. You got Greed Dragon. I don't like Greed Dragon, but we will play around it. And Explosive is okay. Propagate is okay. So I think we can work with this. The Whelps are probably going to go first. They're going to be like the worst thing we have. Okay. With Lionsmane, we have some choices. We have Incant Spawn 1. Could happen. We'll be playing Decays. We do have we are playing Pyreborn, who is a little bit more spell heavy. Or we can go Man Eating. So Man Eating is pretty good. It starts as just Sap and Decay. But on the next tier, it becomes Sap, Decay, and then Mute, I believe. And then I think after that, it might even apply a fourth status. So it's like pretty good. And it's spammable every turn. The incant one just turns into a an etch, so you incant and then etch, which is okay. But we don't have any consume spells, right? We could get consume spells during the run, but I'm just not sure we're playing this enough, or this kind of always has value. But the thing is during the boss rush of this is not going to apply any value, right? Like, okay, we make them lose 4 damage, but it helps us get to the boss fight, right? And it's still damage. I think I'm gonna go with the man eating. The incant is probably gonna be stronger in the end, but I think it's fine. When a unit has a third unique status affected to it, apply propagate 2. Now this is gonna be probably what we take. Because basically what this means is once we get the mute on Lionsmane's ability, anytime we use our ability, it's going to immediately propagate. And once it immediately propagates, it'll basically be sap 4 to K7, which I think these values do increase. So it's going to be like super strong. Or this doesn't do anything. So I think this is the obvious play. Okay. And then we are going to just always take the combat. We are making half the reward, though, with these trials, which makes them very unappealing. If I wasn't going for score, I'd be skipping the trials, but I'm definitely going for score, so fortunately, this is how it plays out. All right, so we can just immediately... I don't even know if I have to do that. I probably want to do this, though, and get him where he's getting regen. But yeah, these guys are going to be a little bit annoying. Yeah, we're just going to make you weak. We're going to put this here. And I need to start whittling down this guy so I can get that money. So this is where Lionsmane's pretty strong, because like I can just kind of spam and lower. There's no point in me doing it here. I could sap here and decay myself, and then I have 3 different statuses, so I could propagate, but then that sounds really bad, so I'm not going to do that. It only propagate the regen, not the decay and stuff, but I don't think that's worth it, so that's fine. All right, so here we do win the encounter. I'll just sap you more and decay you more. Why not? But yeah, pretty easy first encounter. I'm so used to Covenant 10 difficulty that essentially coming in 0 difficulty. Yeah, the first encounter shouldn't be a threat to me at this point. Applying sap could be good. It gives us a 3rd status. I mean, no, wait. Sorry, it's the same status. I mean, it's still good though, right? If we can remove consume on it and then get like holdover or something, we could basically just sap the floor, which could be strong. I think I'm going to go here. And then I'm going to go ahead and get alchemy and remove it later because I do want to get my greed dragon where it's strong. So I think I go right though here. I'm not sure what I would want though. I could go left and try to get like an ability. I could make my greed dragon stronger. I don't think making my spells stronger is going to matter right now. I think greed dragon getting stronger is going to be more important. Like if I can get multi-strike. Endless wouldn't be bad on him either. Basically what this does is I summon him, and then when he dies, I can summon him again, and he gets the stats again. Because if you don't know how Endless works, I think it's the same as Reforming was in Monster Train 1, but basically, I keep the stats when he dies, and then he gets the stats again because he's getting it on summon. So Endless is actually really strong on Greed Dragon. The problem is I'm trying to win bottom floor anyway, and Endless on bottom floor on this difficulty is probably not going to win me the round faster. Normally this is like really solid though. Like Endless on Greed Dragon's amazing. Don't sleep on it, but I think just for this challenge I'm going to put multi-strike. It's not going to have any immediate value, but it's fine. And then I might want to consider putting Avarice 3. I think that's just going to have... I think it rounds down, so it's just going to be 1 money a hit. That's not that good. Nah, we're going to do... we're going to do just, I think, a flat attack. Or I can save it for HP later, because he's going to be kind of our tank. I'll just wait. Money's already kind of hard to come by, so... I mean, this is good, but it's going to be 5 money instead of 10. I could just skip here. I mean, I could place this on a higher floor and then incant the boss with, like, decay and stuff. We can make it work. We can make it work. Okay. We have to deal with this. Unfortunately, though, I think I'm just going to be taking that damage. Yeah, I think we're just going to be taking that damage. Okay. So, I don't really care about this guy. He just has haste for himself. I don't care. So, the good thing about these whelps, if you could say anything's good about them, is it makes this challenge free, right? So, I basically get that, which is pretty good. Yeah, I don't care if that guy goes up. I think I do that. Yeah, I think I just do this. We get the coat on him again. And we're just going to get that money again. And then I definitely want to play Alchemy this turn. Because I think it's important that I get this Greed Dragon stronger in future encounters. And then I can do this. I could probably sap again. And then we can blow you up so you don't do anything, and now we win bottom combat. Now my Greed Dragon's going to be much higher in stats next encounter, so that'll be pretty good. Propagate all could be very good. It basically propagates our own units and the enemies. Or I could just go super hard on the sap. I think this is going to be good, though, so I'm going to grab that. Jelly Sneeze is okay. We could put it on the top floor with, like, the other dude, maybe. And then we could, like, use it on the boss. I don't know, though. Right, because we could put, like, a tank and then have it... it might be fine. Let's go with this. And we're going to always be saving our money. It's not going to be worth pulling for the money anyway, and I think right is not the correct direction. So we can get Titanite. That will be very good on here. I think I'm just going to do that. Snap pick. I don't know if money is going to be worth trying to go for the score. I don't think so, so I'm not going to do it. I'll probably put the colony guy on the top because he basically makes a tank floor, right? So he makes a tank floor, and then I can put like the sneeze guy and stuff behind him, and then he's going to basically just tank for us. I wish I could grab both of these together, but I can't, so I'm going to have to give him HP, though. He doesn't really have HP. Okay. So we got this event. We can get a Stygian card, a Hellhorned card, or a Luna card. So I did warn everybody that there would be spoilers on the first the challenge. So yeah, just be aware that now that these exist, I'm not gonna hide the fact that the logbook. I was kind of prolonging it just in case, but yeah, I think at this point, where if you're doing the daily challenges, you are going to be seeing this. So, Stygian card. I'm trying to think if there's a Stygian card we even want, or a Hellhorn card we want. I don't really know which ones are considered rare. Luna Coven, maybe. I mean, Hellhorn, I don't think we can get really anything that's going to be good with this clan. We could get another, like, Rage. We could get Rage, and that would allow us to propagate. I'm going to go for the rare Hellhorn card. I mean, could I use that? I don't know if that's going to be good. We're going to be fighting the Rage one. That means they're going to have Sweep. Yeah, we're not doing that. I think I'm just going to go for the Rage and Armor, because I can potentially propagate a lot, right? So I think that's good. Okay. All right. So let's see here. I think I can probably I could probably just Greed Dragon on the bottom floor. I think still is fine. I really don't want stuff climbing, right? I'm trying to think. This one's the push one. I don't know if you can kill this turn one. I really don't. But I do have the space. That's right, because I am getting the extra space. I was worried space would become an issue, but I keep forgetting I'm getting extra space, so it's really not. All right. Well, we're going to Jelly Sneeze here. We're going to start stacking this. We're going to start stacking Decay. What's cool is, oh, I forgot. Pyrogel counts as a status, so once I do this, he should propagate. Yeah, he did. Nice. So he's doing not very much. We can also blow this up. Unfortunately, it's not going to matter. I do want to start getting this scaling on a higher floor. I think I just do this, and then I throw this guy here. Unfortunately, you're vulnerable. Not much I can do about that. I can at least keep you alive a bit longer. But I do need to use this money because I need this dragon to be stronger moving forward. But I would like to draw a coat this turn if I could. I mean, sapping them all is also fine. Keeps us alive. Alright, and then we're going to propagate this for sure. There we go. He's dying pretty quickly. I'm not going to kill him fast, like super fast, but I think this is still fine. And we'll just do that. Might be able to kill him one turn faster. Maybe not. I think he's going to live. I don't think there's a way for me to do this faster. So we'll put the coat here because I don't want you to die. And then you're never going to get to the top floor, so it's fine. And then so this is where the man-eating one is so powerful. Like, look at this. This is just ridiculous. And then I could do like, I don't know if armor counts as a status. I guess I can try it. It doesn't. Okay. I know propagate works on armor, but it doesn't count as a status still, so. Okay, this is fine though. I think I probably, if I played that a little differently, again, I don't really know how the best way to kill these bosses quicker. There might be something I could do, but it's fine. So Soldier of Fortune's interesting. We're not gonna have much money to really utilize it. But it could be useful to like get this cultist for free and have it like be super powerful and stuff. We'll see if we get rid of all the whelps. If we get it on a whelp, it just feels bad though, right? If we didn't start with whelps and we started with the other one, with the just the Pyrogel application, I probably would have gone this route with the Soldier of Fortune, even with the halved money. But unfortunately, it's not going to matter. Doubling Pyrogel just never feels good, right? We don't really apply a lot of it. I mean, we can. I could get, like... Normally, I could get, like, Permafrost on it and then, like, do Jelly Sneeze. Get a bunch of it and then double it. But I don't think it's good for this. I think I just skip here, unfortunately. Or I don't, and I just assume I'm going to eventually draw into this. And then I could just hopefully double on a flying boss. I think I do that. Fire breathing is pretty good. Or I could put this on the same floor as the other one. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go energy. I think I can essentially just double stack a floor and have that go super crazy. I think that's what I'm going to do. What card I want to duplicate? I could get a second Greed Dragon. Thing is, I've been getting very unlucky with the floor space always increasing on the higher floors. I would actually hope it increases on the lower floor because then I could put a bunch of Greed Dragons and stuff, but fortunately it hasn't been playing out that way. I think I go this way for the event. I don't think duplicating a card right now really matters. Yeah, we get Man-Eating 2, so now we're going to basically apply Sap 5, DK 12, and Mute 3 to whatever we play. Or I put that on, which is fairly good. I think that's worth it. And we can mute some of the shenanigans like the Lifesteal one does and stuff, so I think this is fine. You know, let's see what event we get. Discarded Wings is pretty good. We could get that on Greed Dragon. I'm wondering if it's worth the risk to go better than that. Because now if I put on the Greed Dragon, it's worth duplicating it because I can then fly another target down. I think I take the risk though, yeah. So we get slightly better stats. This, I actually want to keep this. It would be better if I got the one with Titan skin and whatnot. Or, I think it actually just has Titanite. Anyway, this one's worth it. Even the Greed Dragon, the ability to fly is going to be really good. And then here, what do we got? Healing Champions would help with the sweepers that we're going to have to deal with later. Yeah, I buy that. I know it doesn't seem that impactful, but because we know we're going to be fighting Savagery and there's going to be a bunch of sweep units in the back, this will basically make it easier to deal with them without worrying about death. We might not necessarily care about it, but I think it's still good just to make sure. Yeah, unfortunately, we're getting unlucky with score amount, where these are getting a little higher, but not much I can do there. But what I can actually do is I can actually throw, like, this down here, and then just have Greed Dragon fly down. So that's pretty good. We can also do, like, we can do this. Have you get murdered. So this is kind of how you deal with corruption. You just put, like, a death fodder unit there and let it just die. Yeah, we're going to do this, though. I think now I go down. I think this is fine. And I just coat. Okay, we have you down here. That's annoying. But we can weaken you, make you start dying. It'd been nice to get the jelly sneeze down here, but I don't think it matters. We're just gonna stack some decay. We'll put it here in case it does something. I don't think it's going to, but you never know. Just have you go up there doing stuff. I know I should have just played this. Like, realistically, what's getting up there? Nothing. That's what. It's actually, yeah, that was probably just a waste. I should have just played the alchemy and gotten my stats up quicker. Maybe I'll draw into the alchemy. Who knows? I think this is fine, though. Actually, I should have just played cards to ensure I drew in the alchemy. Whatever. Because the faster I get the alchemy to 8, the faster I can remove it from my deck, right? So it's like... I really shouldn't keep it. I just wanted to play the other dude. Whatever. Decay 7. Sap at the bottom floor. This is probably what I want to do, right? Maybe not. I just don't take any of this. This is okay, but yeah, I don't think I take any of it. I don't need any of it. But I'd rather go here because I want to duplicate one of these greed dragons now. It's worth it. Oh, and we can increase the max by 3. So I can get my greed dragons even stronger. Now I really regret not playing that thing right away. Fortunately, I can't undo, but I would if I could. So I guess I could just large stone one of you so you guys can survive the top floor right away. That's probably fine. We'll do it. Oh, this is going to be a rough one. Okay, but I have to do it for the points. All right, so we're going to start how we normally start. We're going to start with you down there. You up there. I'm going to get my greed dragons out right away. Because now I can just place you bottom floor and go crazy. And then I think I just do this, and I should have put one in the back, so that could be dead. There's a lot of micro mistakes I'm making. I could actually move you up and fix that micro mistake. I think I do. I think I do. Because I need that... This floor still dies. I don't think you attack if I do this. And I really just don't want to take damage. So the flight will make up for my mistake. And we get a little bit more regen, so it's not like the end of the world. Okay, and then this all kind of deals with this. You know, I can do a little bit better than that. All right, and then we can just start throwing out some of these units that I don't care about. And then the dragon can go back down and then start attacking. I think this is fine. But yeah, we'll do that. We'll get where these all die. And then we can give you some rage. Why not? Then you should die as well. Okay, we're back on track. So now I want to draw my Dragon's Horde so I can play that whenever that decides to show up. We can place you here. So I've had a pretty good run so far. I made a few mistakes here and there, but we can alchemy. It's fine. And yeah, this is like completely free. Good luck attacking me, buddy. Okay. I know a lot of guys are having trouble with this reanimate guy. This reanimate guy's pretty easy. You have to have a semi-wide floor and then kill them on the bottom floor. Nothing too difficult. In all honesty, it just requires you to actually build to handle it. Alright, so Pox, I don't really like Pox as a card. You basically have to sacrifice bottom floor to use it or something. It's not that good, in my opinion. Wax Cap, these mushrooms that summon and do something are okay if you get endless on them, but they are kind of in a commitment. That's why I don't have them mastered. I just never have a run where I want them. It's kind of unfortunate. I don't think I really just... I mean, I could do this for the points on the top floor, I guess, but I don't think I need it. Anyway, we're trying to get where my dragons do a lot of damage, so I think this is fine. I could get another dragon. I think I just do that. Just get another greed dragon. Let's do it. Permafrost on this could be okay. But it is a commitment, right? It's a big commitment. I'm going to save it for points or potential future upgrades. I don't think I need it. It's too big of a commitment. Alright, we're going to start with one of you on top. Not only does it bait him, but we get a lot of damage. Someone with the Greed Dragon here, and we'll start with the Greed Dragon, I guess up here. We'll start with two of them up here. Let's see how that plays out. Because we get a lot of damage. And this down here I can already deal with, right? Like, single-handedly. So I think I just do this, and then get, like, a ton of damage. There we go. And then when he flies down, I can mute him and just make him not do anything. Okay. And then I could place this here. And I guess I could just start decaying. I think this is fine. And now he's taking a lot of damage. And we don't have to redo anything down here again, which is pretty good. So we're gonna just stack decay up here. I could put a steward there. I don't know if this is going to be worth it. We can do it for a little bit of extra. The reason I'm not playing middle floor is I want to bait him up there to get hit over and over again. Because that's going to give us the chance to kill him quicker, right? So I think I have to play this turn, though. And then we're going to put you up here. We're not going to use your ability yet. And then we can Jelly Sneeze up here, do a little bit more. And it's nice that we're getting every other turn is kind of like a weak wave, because it's basically making it where we can get a lot of free damage up here. We're probably going to end up killing him a turn quicker, which is cool. We'll do this for the extra damage. I don't think I need these guys necessarily. Yeah, we should win, I think, on turn wave 2 remaining. Or I could fly down and try to win this turn. I could double the Pyrogel on him. Oh, we're definitely doing this, for sure. We're going to definitely use the Pyrogel. I'm trying to do the math. Like, okay, so each dragon kills one of these, right? So if I move this dragon down, it'll kill one of these. Then I could have you... It's almost like if I put you in front, you could have killed here, and then you could have killed here. And the other dragon could have did 102 times 2. It wouldn't have killed. Yeah, it won't kill. So there's no reason to move these guys. But they will. I will get one turn faster because it's going to kill on the top floor. I think this is good. Yeah. If I didn't make the mistake and I had 10 dragons for it, I think I would have killed with 2 waves remaining. So that's kind of where the misplay really hurts my score. But I think in the end, it still worked out pretty okay. So, Greed Dragon, pretty good unit. I like it. Draw a random spell from the consume pile. This one lets you reuse cards in the consume pile, so I could like reuse Proliferate or Superheated. I'll grab it. If anything, I could just master it. And then I don't think space has really been an issue. It should never be because I have this. I could do 1+1 draw to try to get to like my good cards faster. I think that's worth it. Otherwise, yeah, we're saving. I want these Greed Dragons to be very powerful. Unfortunately, I'm only going to get to 10 because of my misplay, but that misplay... Just not playing that one play is really hurting me. Normally, if I was doing a normal run, I would just undo and do it, but since I'm trying to get no undo bonus, I have to live with my mistakes, so... play better than me, and you too can get a better score than me. I think I just shrink my cards. Is there a reason not to? I am drawing +1 now, right? So I'm getting 6 cards a turn. I don't think I need to shrink my cards. And I don't... The heal's wasted. I know I'm not going to upgrade anything because the only unit I'm using is Greed Dragon, right? So it's like, I think this way's just better. I could get money on the bottom floor. I could get energy on the bottom floor. This is just points, right? Yeah, now we get Mute 2, Decay, whatever. I think I'm going to actually do the, this form. Because I am getting the free Propagate, so I'm already getting the Mute 3, Decay 12, Sap 5. I don't think a little bit of extra is going to do much. Where these Decay stacks will add up quicker. So I'm going to actually go a mixed build. I usually never go mixed builds, but I think it makes sense here. Intrinsic on anything? I don't think so. I don't think I need any of this. I'd rather just keep my points. My precious points that I even have left. Okay, yeah, well now we're just exclusively playing Greed Dragon. I mean... how crazy these guys get once you have a lot of eggs. Okay, but anyway, you're all flying down here. Can I get... I guess I don't have to fly down right away. Yeah, I don't have to fly down right away. I think it's fine. I do, but... because I don't, like, want this guy to go up, right? But... I'm trying to, like, hold off and see if I can get... like, another, like, the incant guy or something back there before I go down. That's basically what I'm trying to do here. Okay. And then... still haven't drawn one of them. Unfortunately. I think, though, I have to move down. I don't think I can just sit like this anymore, because I need to kill these guys quickly. So even though I didn't get the setup I wanted, I think I just got to do this. Okay. I can always fly up more if I need to. Okay, yeah, and we got this whole floor. Yeah, we're pretty much good. Let's weaken one of the sweepers. Yeah, see, now I get him a little too late. I do have 2 cards consumed, so I could fix my mistake if I get lucky. I didn't get lucky. I was hoping to get the alchemy, just for that little bit of extra damage, but I am not that lucky. All right, we'll just play this. I don't really care anymore. Sure, let's just get you out of my deck. All right, and now I could just do this. I don't think I really use any abilities. I'm just gonna press end turn. Speed this up a little bit. I'm getting not a pretty decent amount of change, I would say. All right, but let's see how this handles. Yeah, we should win this. No problem. I don't even have to play anything. Be able to decay is really good. And again, the only reason I'm using this room is not because I'm playing to spend, it's because I want those few little extra points. It's just a little bit extra. Even though this would technically be stronger, but I think it's fine. Cooldown. We can make it where one of them can fly every turn. I think that's worth it enough to grab. I think I just go left for points. Right? Well, right could give me a potential quicker kill, right? Because I can get more greed dragons. You know what? I think I like that idea better. And I can get rid of some of these junk cards I don't really care about. AKA, honestly, these guys. Because they just take up so much space. Okay. I don't really care about the other rewards. I'm not going to be doing anything else. I'm going full greed with my money. All right, so obviously we're starting with the greed dragon down there. We're going to start with 2 up here. But we're going to try to draw into another one. We did get the jelly sneeze immediately, which is kind of cool. So we're going to definitely use him right away. And then we can get rid of this group right away as well. Okay. Okay, so this doesn't matter anymore. There's really no reason to play it. I'm going to place this on one of these guys, because I basically want him to fly every turn to deal damage up and down. So he's going to come down here, and then he can kind of do stuff. I could mute you so you're not buffing stuff, and I think that's worth it. Unfortunately, though, we're going to lose our incanter, but I think that's fine. I don't see this as a problem. And then you can fly every turn, and you're just going to kind of sit there. So I think this is fine. There's no reason to double yet. I'd like to try to get more Pyrogel. And then we'll put you up here just to do stuff. Yeah, so we're going to lose him. That's fine. We're going to weaken you. If I can kill you, that'd be nice. I don't think I can. We're going to have you fly up here and deal some damage. I don't know. I guess you get through. I just don't like this guy getting through. It's gonna annoy me. We'll go like this. It is gonna be less damage up here overall, but I think I just got to. Okay. Yeah, we'll just deal with this. Because now I can summon the new Greed Dragon. You can kill us before it does anything. And then you can fly every turn, so this is like no problem. We're going to just keep sapping and weakening you. We'll see what I get back. More sap. Fine. Yep. So he's going to get to the middle floor, unfortunately, but I don't think I can do much about it. We can at least do this. We get our money. I don't have to do much over in this department. I guess I'll just get rid of the sweep. I'm going to use this here because I can basically make him take more damage. And then next turn, these two... I could have everyone fly to the top floor and I could probably kill. Right, because who else is going to be up there? I think I do that. We're going to set up a kill. Or we're going to at least try to. So we're going to do this. We're going to put you at the top. We're going to put you at the top. I guess I could keep trying to do that. I'm not sure if the risk is worth it, but I really want to try it. How much damage am I doing? I could double this. So he needs 1,800 more damage. Each of these is 256 plus 140. So that's what, 396 apiece? 396 times 2 is like 700 something. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be very close. I'm gonna actually open up the calculator. I don't know if you guys are gonna even see this. I'm calculating. Okay, so what did I say? 128 times 2 plus it was a plus 100 because I'm hitting twice, so plus 140. And then I have 2 greed dragons, so that's going to be times 2. That's 792 plus the 126. I'm going to be the plus 1286. That's 278, so it's not quite a kill. Not quite a kill. All because it's all because I messed up. If I played that Dragon's Horde when I should have, I would have had plus 10 damage. I would have killed. So I'm literally just losing the 2-turn kill because I messed up when I played that Dragon Horde. It hurts. It really hurts. But yeah, I can't fly up because I also am going to stack, so I have to sacrifice one of these, which will be damage, but it's going to actually give me slightly less damage, right? So I think flying these guys up here was the correct play, but yeah, unfortunately, I'm just not going to be able to kill this turn because I did not use that one Dragon Sword. I already know what I'm naming this video. I'm so sad. And unfortunately, I'm not even going to win this turn either because of that. Yeah. Let's see, he's not going to fly up again. I need to put this here so these guys don't deal damage to me when they go up a floor. But yeah, unfortunately, I get the kill, but I don't quite win, so... But overall, pretty fun run. It was a fun run for sure. I'm just sad that I couldn't get those 20% extra points, basically. So whatever score you see here, I could have gotten plus 50%. It would have made a small difference. It would definitely have given me a few, at least 1,000 more points, I think. So, yeah, it kind of sucks. Missed out on 1,000 points, all because of my misplay many battles ago, but... overall, good score. You know what? Even though I spoiled it, out of the tradition of not spoiling, I will still pause. Okay. Okay, we're good. We are good. So yeah, overall, pretty cool run. Greed Dragon, this is pretty much him at his max potential. Just be able to fly around, have multi-strike, have Titanite. And again, if I wasn't getting my money halved and I still had the 3 upgrades, the perfect thing would have been like multi-strike, Titanite, and Endless, because then I could have gone crazy. There's some crazy things, shenanigans you can do, but I think this is overall fine run. Yeah, Man-Eating Path is pretty good. I don't think Man-Eating 3 is that good, honestly, so if you get, like, it can be good. Because if you do a 2-floor setup, you basically make it where the boss never does anything. So it can be good, but yeah, overall, yeah, pretty cool. I think I lost though. Oh, I still got first place. Warranted, I think somebody can easily beat me. Again, I would have probably got honestly because I was 1 turn shorter on the second boss because of my mistake, and then I think I was 2 turns shorter on the boss, so this could have easily been like a 49,000. So this score is definitely beatable. So even though I have it right now being the top, it's not going to last like that. by the time you watch this video and you look at the scoreboards, I mean, it's for yesterday. It's definitely not gonna be the top. I think anybody can beat it. So overall, I hope everyone has enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.